try to clash out, dude, and get a bunch of shit done.
If you request, I'll hook you.
Yep, I'll give you Giants back.
I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah. Feel like in the real life, drinking all sauce in a good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take my love. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall.
You go more right.
Chillin' like a boss with my feet up. Got a bag for him with a visa. Pulling up the know the leader. Getting out while I'm on the. She's a keeper. No play burritos. Get to the pesos with amigos. I cannot put no zeros.
The meat shield is going to check the perimeter.
I am a boss in the cut. Mayday. Bubbles and these models. It's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right
Top
now.
of
Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock down. Feel like in the real life. Dripping all sauce.
yeah, there's people shooting at somebody across the river. I think they're shooting at you guys now.
I feel like a boss right now. Talk I'm the man right now. Feel like the man right now. Your girl on my line right now. Shorty ought to been my feel. Yeah. She love me.
Hey, it's the coach at our Tiburon Studios in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
And this is my Ultimate Team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the... And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Randy Moss from 17 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught outright by Graham. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. This is a catch by Tonyan. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Fighting through, and he's got space. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They go play action here on first down. The connection made. It's Graham. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Back-to-back nice runs. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ricky Williams. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just...
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. Newton now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moss. The reception good for 7. It's third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Newton. This will be caught just inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll run it with Williams. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, everybody in the house had to figure that was going to be a 1-yard plunge. I know I was fooled. How about you?
Absolutely. Had to readjust my eyes when it was a play fake. Good job defensively, though, to not bank.
Too bad that didn't end the series. They still have to hold in there.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone. Any return to get you to midfield is a great return.
So.
1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
first and 10. Here's Breeze. And some space here. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Breeze. His throw incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's third and short. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. This game really becoming a one-sided affair. Pick six there. It's in danger of being over before halftime.
And that's going to be a major league test for both of these teams because, look, you feel like you get this thing locked up, right? But on the other side, in the other locker room, it's going to be a test of pride now. Forget speeches, forget adjustments. What kind of pride do they have to start the second half?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
And guy got me.
He's not being able to get a gun.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Like the worst thing ever.
I'm shooting.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, here's Breeze. Over the middle to Smith. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Ready?
Tell him.
Now Breeze on third down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. On first down, Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
There he is.
So out come the Falcons now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see this offense can do. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And the play clock running very low, so Dan Quinn decides to call for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. Again, powerful running. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And this is all runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Go ahead and request that.
On 1st down, Newton. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Being chased out left. And his throw is incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the 1st. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Now he'll escape to his right. This will be caught at about the 6. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
He did that big boot afterwards, too. You see it, he's like, I'm kicking down the door. Fuck you.
Breeze now on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a second.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Falcons say they have it. They do.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment.
Never all white rank. Couldn't hit this pat ain't. Lanes can't call it and you lame. You had it and you lost all the shine. I can buy a billion, don't talk to me. For a show 150, don't talk to me. You ain't never helped your mans, don't talk to me. You just follow all the trends, don't talk to me. I set the bar, I'm the bar. In the sky, I'm the star. I don't fall in love, cause I be loving. They ain't like my shirt, it's a large. I don't care, I crush a ghost. Got 2 kids and 2 states, I be doing the most. I got white folks money that I won't blow. And if you ask why, cause the white folks don't. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Type of money you gon' need to sight. The type of money you gon' need to buy. From the hood, this type of money make you stay away. Type of money gon' let you. Big bank, tight, low bank. Big bank, tight, low bank. Everything proper, no propaganda. Tropicana gold yard bandana. Big, a lot of like Santa. Threw a birthday party in a phantom. Big like a dinosaur did it. And you know, shining like acrylic. Yeah, but had cornrow. I can see you hang with the door closed. Now I'm looking for a glove with a sparkle on it. And my got chocolate on it. Big bank.
Ah, the big day has finally arrived. It's the coach who will wear the crown as a Super Bowl champion of the Madden Ultimate Team Playoffs. Coming up, we've got a good one between the Buffalo Bills and our home team. With that, let's get on up to Jacksonville. Standing by for the call, it's our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick
Down the street.
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Left side of the road.
Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Throwing on first down is Breeze.
He's right here.
And his first pass is incomplete.
I tagged this boy there.
Against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Nope.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Leonard Fournette. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Newton on first down. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the...
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. John Randall getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah,
Still first down.
offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
Don't fucking call me that, Dank.
Out of the gun, Newton. And it's caught. Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. And all about timing there on that short
I
side.
just wrecked them guys. I got a user pick on him. He tried to throw it deep.
Touchdown.
Like an asshole.
Out is the kickoff unit as
Throw
they
down
run
the
up
field
and
easy.
send this one away.
Scored a touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal
Give me the
line.
sack, yeah, but then right after what happened.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The first carry for the Hall of Famer, Damian Tomlinson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little concerned.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big thing.
And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. A handoff to Fournette. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on 3rd down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. Play action. It's Newton. Open man is Westbrook, complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope, He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. Set now to kick this one away.
See what I did though? I like flipped it up to the kicker. I shouldn't have threw it, but he was the only person I could throw it to.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Right. It's a kicker though. He's slow as shit.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. He'll check it out to LT, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. They'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And Steve Smith hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Breeze to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick by Butker is good. So, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Gano out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They fake the give. Newton. He's got him in. Complete. A gain of 32 that time.
That's fine.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former Buckeye, Cameron Hayward. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'd open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
He may try and run for this. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Oh, my Cam. There's times when I'm not analyzing up here. I'm just appreciating. Led NFL quarterbacks in rushing last year. He is truly the ultimate weapon at that position.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. To throw on second down is Newton. Buying time to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's Newton. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Steve Smith, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
And good starting field position. They'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. Throwing the out route.
How's that other guy doing,
It's Nelson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stop the bounce and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9,
whatever's going to take.
And the hit charted loose. It's incomplete. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Flushed out right. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Just me.
So it's our home team here in possession of the
Yeah,
football
Tom,
as
I'm
we
coming
come
back,
back.
too.
And
Ain't
let's see
getting my
what
spot.
they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Newton. Flush to his right. And it is incomplete. A fourth down pass play.
You guys trying to say I'm a softie?
And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think
Sounds like you're trying to say I'm a softie in a nice way. Okay.
They're saying, well, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know how you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me,
I don't mind.
Right? Anybody's going to touch the ball, gain yards, maybe
I don't
put
mind
more
playing
points
with
on the
Robbie.
board. They're happy that they kept it and did that. So, very interesting deal there, but I'm with you.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson from 3 yards out. And the Bills cut into that lead.
He makes fun of my aim.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
There's no doubt for the 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And the Hams team does its job.
Just when you're getting shot at, you need to flinch.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's got his man on the crossing route.
He's way too needy with food.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This is caught by Antonio Brown. Now the Bills will take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And a short gain here down to 22. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll run with Fournette. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely a better linebacker at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here we go on 4th. Newton.
On the hill. Oh my God, this guy's terrible.
Oh,
we got him. You heard me talking shit.
At the 12. That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Dude's on top of the hill and he throws a grenade at the bottom.
Newton's going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Eluding the pressure right.
Alright, he's trying.
It's caught. And he will
They're
take
coming in
this
for you,
one
dude.
in for a
You got this.
touchdown.
Sensor boat. Yep.
Steve Smith.
You're in the storm.
4th quarter touchdowns. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Bryant's extra point up and good.
I've got to laugh here, and
He's
I
got
really
one
don't
guy
want to
on.
because the old school in me
Dude,
is
in
the
not
bottom
happy
floor of
about
the
this
house.
score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
The
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
it. In that case, run it up.
Maybe he'll help. He'll be a better meat shield
He
than I.
couldn't quite hold it.
He just
Got
picked up an
hit.
out now.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone to throw it to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The guy to come out of the house. Just got shot through the window.
Whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here.
No,
and a
Jamie,
game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Oh, there's a guy right behind us. He's right here.
No, my team. Nice shot, man.
He's going to let it fly.
On
And
the
his
bottom.
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Sanders.
The right.
He'll go down
Back on
inside
the
the
tree.
15 at his own 13-yard line.
He's more forward, more to the right.
I don't know. Pick me up if you can.
More to
I'm
the left, I
dying.
think. Right there.
It should be 5-10 damage right now.
10 kills. 10 double digits. Good game.
Killed Jamie.
He was like a leaf. Angry podium. Yeah.
That dude's probably so pissed. He's like, fuck this dude. Piece of shit.
The only thing worse than that is when the guy came back, saved all of our asses, and then bossed us.
It's the coach in Orlando, and you're tuned in to Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and our home team. I'll see you again with scores and updates at halftime. But for now, it's my distinct pleasure to hand things over to our broadcast team. It's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones: turnovers, special teams play.
Yeah,
but
dude.
here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession.
Yeah,
Whoever
dude.
controls the football, gives their defense a break, and
What do
takes
you
care
mean,
of
no, you
business,
don't?
that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
What do you mean, no you don't?
What do you mean, no, you don't?
The kickoff unit is out.
Yeah, it did break the torch too. And I dropped that also.
Motherfucker.
Dropped everything, broke it.
What the fuck is that gay shit? I'm sorry, I'm coming, dude. I promise you. I had to take a pause real quick and make this here turkey sandwich. If I could finish every game like I just did that last one with the interceptions that I had, because this one's got like an interception modifier on it, so it goes by that, I'll come in the top 100 in the world.
Yes.
Who? Leaky Legend?
You wanna kill him for being racist? Being stereotypical.
Holy shit. I came down fast.
And then I'm killing him for lying.
Probably. It's pretty much definitely.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Crate.
He's like, bro, they hot borders though. Like, you get it?
He went out of here. Well, here. Yeah, he looked right. He went right by it. Ah!
Does anybody have John yet?
I don't have him, but you have him, Shep?
Yeah, the guy I'm wearing right now.
Grab that sniper. I already had my sniper game today.
On the field, and they will send this one away.
Oh, dude. They're over here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Watch outside.
Automatic first down.
He's right outside, straight back.
Here's a given for that. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Let's go!
Yes.
To throw on second, McNabb. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ryan Shazier.
Maybe I don't know.
And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard
Is
line.
anybody using that sniper?
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And that's what basically comes right to him.
Following the interception, here's Newton. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pinches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jimmy Graham from 8 yards out. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
They're 77 East.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Let's go! What? Now!
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Whoosh! And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
It's his target, the tight end.
Oh, that's my gosh, I have about 500 followers.
43-yard line.
First day, first
5
down.
yards on the catch there, brings up
They are
second
in
down.
the big red barn.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get
You
it
could
to
do
your
it,
tight
actually,
end
what he
and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You know, your phone get up.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Out of the gun, McNabb. He finds Beckham complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
McNabb to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. From the gun, here's McNabb.
Down.
That's
Damn
out
it.
to Hill, right side complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I'm down one, but
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam
Man,
going.
up that kill for you, man. You can head out.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Let him
And we
come
see
out.
another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yeah, see
Give
him
him a
right
couple on
there.
the catch. It's 2nd and 8. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now it's McNabb, and he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, here, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second down, McNabb. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw.
It's caught inside the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. He's going to take a shot to the end zone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time. And that'll bring up second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
I'm winning.
Cam Newton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about, and still
Like
put
you
the
missed
ball
it
in the
out
end
through a
zone.
pick,
Just
and
a
they got a pick
methodical
right back.
drive and something really to take into the lockers here. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with time running short here, well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. Well, we can get to the third quarter now. This is taken at his 4. And he'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Maybe one more selling.
On second down, here's Fournette. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the red zone now, Newton. Flush to his right. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Cam Newton, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars have 6 to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
2 more games after this one, and I'll be back on.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, I like that shaky knee. He was definitely getting wild with that.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
To throw, McNair over the middle to Beckham. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection is... The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Let's go!
Here's McNair. Throw left side complete. It's Moss. And he's taken down inside the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
His throw caught right around the 6. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Come on, let's go!
Now McNair. And it's caught. Touchdown. Odell Beckham from 4 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Again, it's Fournette. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. McNabb throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hill. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Give them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, the all-pro corner there defensively for Jacksonville.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shift their guys' focus. They have no room to breathe.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 16 and give them a first down as well. Back to throw here. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And now the Jags defense decided to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10. Now a first down throw. McNabb.
SDM.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Right up over this here.
On first down, it's McNabb. Dumps it off to Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Yeah.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Back to throw. Now he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Back to throw again. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
Let's go!
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Oh, I'm coming to you guys.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Wow, Charles, that doesn't just take points off the board. That takes a win off the board.
So now you...
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm...
Addicted to balling, I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands, I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my ends. I pull up in my Benz, flexing, counting my bands. Started getting money. I see how it feels to be rich.
Man, it's north. That way north. I think it dropped like a little behind this hill.
Oh, the NFL playoffs are upon us. It's the coach in Orlando, and you're tuned in to Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Green Bay Packers. With that, let's get up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Standing by for the call from venerable Lambeau Field, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis.
There's nobody blowing us up here.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Lambeau. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it to the 29-yard line.
Nobody really has a rocket launcher.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by the NFL's most valuable player from 2015. It's Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile, that's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's actually throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
Can't see it on my side this morning.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Four-wheeler right below us.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Mario Addison in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use your aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Wait a minute. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to do with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
White trade incoming. Is that a... Right straight ahead, southwest.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Here's the now 30-year-old running back, LaShawn McCoy. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He's going to float. This is taken in. It's complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcel Darius breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here.
Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he's going to go down again. Newton's Super Bowl nemesis, Von Miller, in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. They fake the give. Newton. He's going to float this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one goes for 36 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
He's to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and Cam able to take it himself in for the score. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Ray Lewis coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get it clear
like
that
the
maybe there's
crust.
going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring the running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
It'll be a gain of 7, but I suppose we'll see the punt team
I'm
here.
lagging everywhere. I picked that button a long time ago.
But you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge.
Yeah, must have done enough
exactly
damage to his head that the storm finished.
Oh, look at that. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Here, take
This offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already on their first drive. They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
Here, take these
With the
two.
7-0
Take
lead,
this.
you have to take a shot like that downfield.
Hey, you're one to the...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Steve Smith, 54 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
Shot from behind, too.
And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they
They're directly
don't, they
behind me.
almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Devin will throw on second down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch.
Hurry up.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 1st and 10. Devin Wade back to pass. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump
I think
here.
I should have, yeah, definitely. I fucked up and didn't know. I just tried to use the strip button.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
Yeah, they rob you sometimes when the quarter, when you do hurry up offense, you can get people offsides even though they ain't offsides. It's just like a glitch.
1st and 10.
Oh, I got me too, the tight end, that son of a bitch. He would have had a touchdown if he threw it to the middle.
Showing on the clock. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Tight end like faked outside and went
39
inside.
on
Man, he had me
2nd
all
and 10.
fucked up.
Devin Wade to throw again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So they are going to call on Dan Bailey here. His career long is 56 yards done in Seattle. This will be from 56 yards out. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
To throw is Newton. Rolling him to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. Fielded about a yard deep. Shrugs him off. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And left side here, it's Graham. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Somebody got a
He's
crate.
been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Wade to throw. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. That play by Devin brings up a new set of downs. Nice catch as well. Good connection.
Yeah, I like what you mentioned. The key part of it, a new set of downs. Well done.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Unfortunate interception there by Devin Wade, and it may sound cliche, but those are some of the learning bumps in the NFL.
Listen, great quarterbacks throw interceptions in the game. The key is whether he'll learn from it and not make the same mistake the next time that opportunity presents itself.
He's going to float this and got his man
Trying to hide on top of a roof.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 45 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
He's on top of the trailer.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Steve Smith, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Bryant's extra point up and good.
This guy had a backpack.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And now running right through it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go.
Let's go!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, completion to Rice. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
No.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. First down. Wade over the middle. That's caught by Rice. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now. That was an example of excellent defense there. They stuffed them. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast because I'm not running the ball here.
He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage.
Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Set, red.
On 1st and 10, Wade. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Set, black 20.
Second down, Devin will throw it. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care about throwing 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And Devin will throw again. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Devin will throw. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Antonio Brown, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Set, green 61.
Throwing on 1st down. Wade over the middle here to Brown. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 55 yards. On 1st down, Wade. Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade, his throw caught about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
He's on the other side of the pizzeria.
Drops back. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Oh, we can't shoot him. They're too close.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing the out incomplete. It's Graham. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
One more game after this one.
Blue 43.
On 1st and 10. Wade. This is caught inside the 15. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And Devin Wade will throw it again. That's complete right around the 8. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Devin Wade in the shotgun. Touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get a score closer. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Austin! Set. Wide 80.
Here we go. Devin Wade to throw on 4th down. And that will be incomplete as time has run out.
Anybody got a spare foot? Just in case. I don't care. Doesn't say anything. Yeah.
Right fucking next to us.
I'm gonna try to sensor dart.
Right up on top of the hill. 6. We're 2 north.
The NFL playoffs are upon us. It's the coach in Orlando, and you're tuned in to Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Reloading.
On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup
I can hear
between the
somebody
San
right next
Francisco
to me.
49ers and our home team. With that, let's get on up to Jacksonville. Standing by for the call, it's our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching.
Who
prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's Blair Walsh now, about ready to get started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
I downed them, but they downed me.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Shit, where you at? No. Damn it.
They'll run it for the first time to Ricky Williams.
I got him. I sniped
Not much
it.
there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that.
All I got is
Keep moving
Right there,
laterally.
right there.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I don't have any ammo
Get this
for
up
it.
to about the 40. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
And that's one of the reasons you like to
Yeah, I
blitz
was
even
trying to
on
grab
run
ammo
downs.
out of your
It
bag.
confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
We got fucked in
And
that
now before
spot.
this
They all
4-2
wanted
play comes to
us
fruition, they're going to think
torture
about
Like
it.
this
Call
guy
a
does.
timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside
raining
here
down
in
bullets
this
on
first
everybody.
quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
I hit him once and shot.
Newton. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
But there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
From the end zone, Newton. And Steve Smith hauls it in. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, Williams flashed a little bit of his power running, but only able to get to the 10 with it. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a third and 2 more.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man. He's
got a man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there. 51 yards. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand.
Offside. Defense.
And yes, they want the point, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I
would
don't
do
even know
for
why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Now Tannehill. He'll get this one off to Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Tannehill finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to
I was
the
scared
39.
for a second. Not even gonna
Give
lie.
him 3 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. To throw is Tannehill.
Just random note he put this up.
Incomplete. It's Graham. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Tannehill on 3rd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ooh, jump.
Now it's Newton.
Jump.
And Graham's got it over the middle. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now he steps away. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
No, I don't worry about that.
And Bryant's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Because that'll be what I do.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. So, you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Not down here. Somebody's just ran
Both
over.
teams are getting ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right around with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And left side here, it's Graham.
I concussed the dude by the car, but
This
that guy
offense is
got
on
me.
a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride up to.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's Newton. Man open, it's Moss complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. On the run, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
This is Fournette, and he's going to fight his way forward here for a last game. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Newton takes it himself. And he'll take this one down to the 36. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately...
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2, doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they have to look back and ultimately...
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graham. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Tannehill on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Graham. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Better throw right side here, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
You got some black hair beside us now.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And his throw here is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The defense working their way back out now onto their home turf. Really, the only thing left here to figure out is whether or not they can finish off this shutout, because the game, that's out of the question.
And unlike baseball, where you never mention the possibility of a no-hitter until it actually occurs, in this case, they can see a shutout is within grasp. That's what they're talking about out there right now. Don't give up any points. Let's finish this thing off.
How big is that for a defense to take a shutout into the next week?
It's absolutely huge. You just feel better about everything that you do, everything about your teammates, everything about your squad. It's massive.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Just went down.
Nice. $139.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Money on my mind, so on toupee. Real out of time, never cool. Sipping on sight. Came a long way from G-Bird. Putting in work like Ferd. New York to LA, Hawaii, and Japan. And I'm manly, so feeling like I am. Got the whole wide world in the palm of my hand. But
whoa, that thing tipped the truck.
What that even mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Why nowadays everybody got...
Alright.
Everywhere, worldwide. I know you've been waiting for this world to collide. B-O-W-Y, and take a little from Lauren, but it's a little like that commodity and something that boy.
It's gonna be a mean shot.
I put it on everything I really want to cut by.
Down, I was aiming at him. Yeah, and he went down. Last aiming at him.
give it to me, promise to get on. Better hop up on the train for your missing chance to hop up on the train for your missing chance to get on. Mixtape, Bobby, that's the type that I spit on. Woo!
And it's on now. Everybody know that it's on now. Get in the zone now.
I wasn't looking. Yep. About, it's going northeast.
God damn it. Just laid down on the shoot.
I'm back at it, never had a breath like an asthmatic. I'm done had it, put it, I'm an addict, back and never living in an attic, flowing erratic, breaking the static, whistle like it. Combated in the baddest, I'm at it in the maddest. My flow the fattest, hotter than the desert in the pattern, another batter. Different chatter, none of it matter, put it. And listen to the pitter and patter, let him shatter, cause I'm ripping and living and striving to kill it. The ripper, he call him a go when he flow, and you know he pursuing it, doing it, moving it.
Melting his faces.
No. I'm back at it, never had a breath like an asthmatic. I'm done had it, but I'm an addict, back in Maryland, living in a static, flowing erratic, bringing the static.
See, I can't do that with the paladin. I haven't practiced yet.
Striving to kill her, Ripper, he callin', we're going, he go. Listen, ripping and living and striving to kill her. Alright, we're gonna do this one more time. Listen. I'm ripping and living and striving to kill her. The Ripper, he callin', we're going, he flowing. You know he was doing it, moving and grooving and stopping it, breaking and talking and walking and flipping and ripping up. Let's go. No. This is what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna test my syllable ability. You know what I'm saying? I like to call it my syllability. I've been sipping on this right now. It's one of the last songs.
Oh, right in front of the tree. 209.